Hey guys, welcome back to another Artist Corner. I already did the inking on it. In the last episode, we got some comments saying what was I using. One of the comments were, and this is the pen that I was using when I ink. It's a Micron. Let's let that focus right there. Micron point 0.3. And when I do the cleaning up of after I do the pencils, I'll either use a kneaded eraser, which is right here. It takes off most anything, charcoal, any type of pencil. It cleans it off really good. And if that doesn't work, then I'll use a retractable eraser just to really get in there and clean up things. If whatever the kneaded eraser left, but the kneaded eraser usually doesn't leave that much. But you guys did want to see it colored, and what I use to color most of the time is Prismacolor markers, and I have a lot of them. So I did these little things just so I could pick out which one I need to use real fast, and I would know which color it was right offhand, so I didn't really have to test it. But most of the time, you could just kind of like color somewhere else on another. The same piece of paper, like the same type of paper, like this is like a Bristol type. Don't do it on a different type of paper because the colors are different depending on the paper that you're using. So this one we're going to use for the skin color. We'll use, what was it? I believe we're going to be using the PB78 is what I'm going to use for the skin color. And that's just, these are cool. These are actually Prismacolor markers and they work really well. You have one side that has this, like the fine tip point. And then if you have the little wavy, sometimes they'll have a brush. Like this has the brush side. If you guys want to get in there, kind of like watercolor, it works like watercolor. But other times they won't, they'll have just the hard edge side like this. And you really have to really know the curves and everything that you're doing. I don't know how long we're gonna make this episode. If it's not that long, after I get done coloring, I'll start the Inktober part 1 and show you guys what I've done. So it all depends where you really want to start coloring and inking out. With these, they kind of go, they move really easy, so you really don't have to get too fine on it. If you're gonna have a darker color on the outside, like I'm gonna color my hair black, so I'm not really too worried about that. Just the edge here is where I'm trying to make sure I get the best. I know a lot of people, like when I got these were like the big things, but now they're Copic markers. I don't have any of those. I'm trying to get better with these markers first before I go to Copic, because the Copic markers are really expensive, but they work really well. Like these work good with blending. Like if I wanted to throw another color in there to add darks, but with the Copic markers, just when I've been seeing people use them, they tend to really work good, like different shadings, like almost if you were doing like a digital painting. They work really well. So, I didn't get much feedback on what character you guys wanted me to do. So in this video, throw down in the comment sections. I know So's told me to do another straw poll to see what type of character. So I might do that. I might just do that, like give you guys different ideas and you guys let me know what you want me to draw. It kind of got caught up to me, the Inktober. It's already, what, today's the 29th, I believe? Or, yeah, today is the 29th. I'm doing this at like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. I don't even know what time it was. I was recording some gameplay for you guys. So this is after the gameplay. And I was like, should I go to bed? And I was all, no, I'll just start coloring. So that's what we're doing. We're coloring. I don't know if later on I'll see if I could just speed this up and then this little coloring thing will be like a cool intro. So you could just see this color happen. I totally forgot about the lips. Like what color I was going to get for the lips, but we'll figure that out. We'll get that going. See? It's starting to come out nice. It's probably not my exact skin color, but you know, it is what it is. I hope it doesn't run out. I've been using these a lot more, especially with Inktober. I know a lot of it's just inking, but I kind of got crazy and started adding color to different ones, which you can do. There's nothing in the rules that says, you know, you can't add color to stuff. It's just, you know, you got to use ink for the main portion of it. So that's pretty much that. This is a black. I think this was a black shirt. Yeah. So later on, you could get different colors. I'm hoping that we don't ruin this, but we'll do the shading a little. Oh, speaking of shading, while we're on that topic, Jordo asked in the comment section if I could do a shadings video, and I was all like, "Ooh, that's a good idea." But I'm gonna practice my shading before I do a video on it, just so I could show you guys different ways of doing it. Because I know every artist has like a different way that they do their shading, and it is fun. I'm not the best at shading. I just started picking it up here and there, just watching different videos, getting different books. I know I've had different teachers and also friends show me different ways of shading. So it depends what, you know, I know there is one main way to learn the shading, but then after that, it depends who you're talking to. Everybody has their own different way of shading. I know the Gnarf, who I do a lot of gaming with, oh man, one day I will show you guys his drawings and his shading. Wow. It'll just turn like a flat image like this, and it'll wow. I can't even describe it. It's really cool the way he shades. And that's going to bring my other thing is, I know in the artist corner, when I wanted to do this, I wanted to make it where eventually I would go. Oh, I didn't even say what I was using. Okay, sorry. This Prismacolor marker is PM39, and that's the blue that I used. And this is just the regular black standard one, PM98. But that's what I wanted to do with the artist corner, is I wanted to make it to where I could go interview different artists. Depending where the artist lived, I would go drive over there and actually interview them. And I know I said this in the first artist corner ever, that I wanted to make a book. Like, I'll have them draw in the book, and then by the end of the book, I don't know if I'll publish it or what I will do with it. But I think that'd be really neat to have like a bunch of like a collaboration of different artists all in one book, just from the series that we do. And I know I want to interview the Narf. You know, he'll tell us what he's doing, what he went to school for, and then he'll show us some of his drawings that he's done. And you guys could check that out. Which right now we all know what he's working on. He's working on the Discord app, which is getting really good, really big. I'm happy that, you know, I got to use it firsthand. My eyes are hazel, so I'm gonna have to find like a nice brown for that. Is this brown? Let me try this. We'll just do this. This is PB70. We'll check it out. See if it gets a nice hazel in there. My eyes are hazel, so we'll add a little bit of gray in there later. But this is actually gonna work for, like, if we do a little shading here, maybe, just to do like to show that, you know, this is where this stuff would be at. There you go. Kind of show where the darks is, like if the light was coming in over here, we could actually see it. There we go. So that's that. Oh, I forgot to, I was gonna make my shirt black, because it was a black shirt that I was wearing. I believe it was a black shirt. I don't even remember the picture anymore that I was doing when I took this, but we'll just make it black. I'm not gonna color the artist corner yet because I don't know what color I want to make the lettering or the font color. So once we get that going, we'll do that. But I just wanted to get this done so you guys can kind of see how I color stuff up a bit. But there it is. You could go back if you grab the same color that you used before, and you could go over, and sometimes it'll darken up the different stuff. Like if we go back over here over this, you know, kind of darken it up and bring it up some, so just so you could really blend it in there. And that's what I mean, like the Copic markers, they'll really blend in a lot better than these will. But that's that. We'll just color this. Do it the same. There we go. Just to get that going, but come over here. And my eyes are really like that. It looks like I'm tired half the time. We'll just grab this. We'll do real fast. Come in here. Get around the hairline. And there you guys go. The artist corner all nicely colored up. It looks exactly like me. This actually went for almost 12 minutes. So we'll leave it at that. We'll do the Inktober next episode. We'll have them all. And we'll just do one long episode of me showing you all the different ones. So, actually, hold on. I'll show you guys the first one. So here is the first Inktober drawing right here. See if we can get this zoomed up a little bit off the camera stand. I know I said I wasn't going to do the hold it anymore, but we'll lift up the stand a little bit. So I started off like this, and I decided I was going to push myself throughout all Inktober and try different styles and not just stick with the same style. But this is just give you guys a little taste, so then you guys could prepare yourself, not for this episode, but for the next episode. I'll show you all 31 days of Inktober. But there it is, and here is our intro, our little logo from now on. I hope you guys like it. Comment below if you guys do have a character, if I forget to put the straw poll down, so you guys could vote. Just leave what character you want to see, and like Jordo asked for shading, for a shading video. You guys just let me know if, let me put this camera down. You guys just let me know if you want me to, what tutorials you guys want to see. I know I had said I wasn't going to do too many tutorials, but you know, that's how you guys learn. And if you guys want me to do, like he wants me to do a shading, but if you guys have something else you want to see, if I can do it, I'll do it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next Artist Corner.